If you asked me for 5 games you should get for your VR collection, these would be them. Stay tuned. What is happening, everybody? It's Paul from VR Asylum. So today we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 VR games you must play in 2022. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that these games are 2022 titles, but they are my go-to games. Now that being said, there is a contest going on right now that will be ending tonight. If you're interested, or excuse me, entered into that contest, I will be announcing the winner next week. So if you're watching this video, make sure you come around next week to find out who won. And whoever else is watching can come too. All right, so on with the video. This is the game you've been waiting your whole sick life for. Experience what has been called the most realistic gore system ever in Raid Sandbox and Arcade mode. Take on the role of a heartless killer for hire and see why Blood Trail has come to be known as the most violent VR game ever. You are Wendigo, a hard-hearted contract killer motivated only by a paycheck. With a trusted arsenal at the ready, you are tasked with annihilating a fanatical cult. Built from the ground up for VR using proprietary character physics and gore systems, Blood Trail offers an unprecedented shooting experience not for the faint of heart. With realistic gun mechanics, damage effects, you will have no margin for error as you use your pistol, shotgun, rifle, and fist to become the last man standing in this nightmarish and brutal scenario. Blood Trail is for the HTC Vive and the Oculus.
As hordes of enemies,
RGB fans unite in virtual reality.
the mighty guardian stood ready. Songs would be written about
A dark force has taken over the underworld in an upcoming RGB dungeon crawler, DEMEO, and it's a world where you're not likely to survive alone. Terrors and treasures await as you and your friends brave the corrupted catacombs of DEMEO together. Choose your champions wisely in this cooperative game, for once you have ventured below, you must conquer the nether floors or perish in the attempt.
Annihilation!
I feel...
Oh, they are surrounding us, man.
Yeah!
The ultimate outcome depends on your choices and whether the dice are rolled in your favor. Do you have the mettle to survive? A monster-infested crawler that immerses the player in a classic fantasy RGB genre like never before. It's time to find out.
God, we're being attacked. Come on now.
We need to move.
Clearing the path.
DEMEO is $33.99 and is for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, Oculus, and Windows Mixed Reality. Master the art of starfighter combat in the authentic pilot experience Star Wars Squadrons.
I can't shake them! Giving engines full power!
Buckle up and feel the adrenaline of the first-person multiplayer space dogfight alongside your squadron. Pilots who enlist will step into the cockpit of a starfighter from both the New Republic and the Imperial fleets and fight strategic 5 versus 5 space battles.
You are the Empire's strength. We do not accept defeat.
Remember why we fly. For hope.
Modify your starfighter and adjust the composition of your squadron to suit various playstyles and crush your opposition. Pilots will triumph as a team and complete tactical objectives across known and never-before-seen battlefields, including the gas giant of Yavin Prime and the shattered moon of Gilead.
when the perfect shot makes history.
Take control of a starfighter such as an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. Customize loadouts, cosmetics, divert power between weapons, shields, and engines while immersing yourself in a cockpit. Star Wars Squadrons costs $54.99 and is for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, Oculus, and Windows Mixed Reality. Set between the events of Half-Life and Half-Life 2, ALYX Vance and her father Eli mount an early resistance to the Combine's brutal occupation of Earth.
Alex?
I'm here. So what's the plan?
The loss of the 7-hour war is still fresh.
What we're doing here could change things forever.
In the shadows of the rising Combine fortress known as the Citadel, residents of City 17 learn to live under the rule of invaders.
Got it.
I'm with you every step of the way. You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry.
But among the scattered population are two of Earth's most resourceful scientists, Dr. Eli Vance and his daughter ALYX, the founders of the fledgling resistance. In Half-Life ALYX, you play the role of ALYX. You and your father were relocated to City 17. In the years since, you've continued your clandestine scientific activities.
They've got Dad.
They're gonna find out what he knows, and then they're gonna kill him.
Performing critical research and building valuable tools for the few humans brave enough to defy the Combine.
ALYX Vance alone.
Every day you learn more about your enemy, and every day you work toward finding their weakness. Half-Life ALYX is $68.99 and is for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, Oculus, and Windows Mixed Reality. Next time on VR Asylum. We're VR streamers, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Now there's a couple things we need to do to get that really professional looking look and sound. Green screen background, we're going to jump into our VR system and we're going to set everything up so you get that nice crispy sound. Introducing Stormland, an alien sky hosting lush exotic life and a scattered android civilization. Play single player or explore forgotten ruins with a friend in a 2-player co-op.
A planet 12 light years away, predicting our future.
Take on an expansive world with complete freedom. Bound up cliffs, glide across chasms, and fly through slipstreams with velocity. Detonate explosives, harness electricity, and wield high-tech weapons to overcome a malevolent army of robotic invaders.
But if that old broad can perform,
the Stormland reveals new challenges set among never-before-seen peaks, ruins, strongholds, and caves nestled in expansive cloudscapes. Find new tech, build yourself up, and discover just how far you can push past the limits of your design. It's time to reclaim your world in Stormland. Stormland costs $45.99 and is exclusively for the Oculus.